Welcome to the Bossy Sauce review of the Solgaard Check-in Luggage Large. I took this luggage with me on a full trip all around Europe with cobblestones and everything, and I am going to let you know how it fared and how it did. First, let's go ahead and start with the unpackaging. As you can see here, it has a 10-year warranty, so that's pretty fantastic. And it's a really environmentally friendly luggage, saving tons of plastic bottles from the ocean. So that's pretty dang cool. As you can see here, my pup loves opening package with me. So he's going to say hi for just a sec. Starting here, we're going to go ahead with the opening of the luggage and then setting it up. So all the compartments are organized right here. This is how you set it up for when you kind of put all of your clothes and tuck everything away. I have everything stacked up in here, and I got lots of like pants and dresses and garments and everything. And the first topple, and that's because I did not click the stability clasp, which is a lesson that I learned. Once you clasp that, everything's fine. Now you can see that everything is really stable once you put the garment bag in the suitcase, and then you want to leave a little bit extra room for, putting all your extra goodies and stuff in there so it's easy to kind of take out whenever you get to places. Now, it fared really well with the wheels, really smooth movability. Obviously this is on marble, so it's the smoothest flooring. We're gonna get to the grittier stuff soon, but this did really well here. And it's just, a really solid suitcase when it comes to the wheels. Now it's double wheeled, which is really nice. The wheels are kind of a solid rubber. They're really thick. I think they'll last a long time. I've had luggage wheels fall off before. I can't obviously say that I don't know if that'll happen here, but they do look really solid. The handle is also really stable, and it locks when it goes down and it locks when it goes up. So that's really nice. It also has a mid-tier location. It's a 4-wheel luggage, but you can also tip it on its side and use it as 2-wheel. It has a TSA approved lock, so if any location with the TSA key should be able to get in there. The locks are really stable. I was actually nervous about using a TSA lock for the first time, but I didn't have any problems traveling through Europe with it. It has a side handle that was really nice. I figured that was probably good for the luggage heavers at the airport. Really solid plastic. There's metal on the corners. Now, on my first time checking in, I got it back and there was some scuffing on the corner, which I wasn't too happy about on the metal piece, but I think it'll only happen on the metal, not the plastic. Fared well on carpeting. This is some pretty thick hotel carpeting. Did really well. Did it 2 wheels and 4 wheels. Really stable. Here we have some cobblestone. It's a little smoother cobblestone. Again, it does really well. This was the roughest cobblestone I could find, and it still did pretty good. I did it both going backwards and then going forwards. Occasionally, I would expect a little tippage on some really rough cobblestone. If you're going on a cruise ship, yes, this trunk style does fit under your bed. Occasionally when I was packing up, I would notice that I would need to tuck the corners of the garment bag underneath so that it would fit when I close the luggage. That's just one tip there. Also, the stability clasp that you use whenever you have it propped up does seem to kind of always stick out when you're shutting the suitcase. You always want to just tuck it in right there. And then you kind of just give it the good old sit-a-roo, which means you're gonna eventually kind of sit on it. But here you can see there are some extra nice little places to store some goodies, maybe some like hair ties or really small things. So again, as I mentioned, this is where we're gonna give it the good old sit. So if you are like me and you put a lot in your luggage, that you can give it the good sit. Now you are gonna wanna just tuck a little bit of those garment-like bag stuff in there. It wasn't too difficult to do, and it handled really well. For exclusive sales and discounts on your Solgaard, visit thebossysauce.com or click the link below. I really hope you enjoyed this review. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next review. Enjoy your travels.